106 to 99. Another pretty close one. Celtics pulled away in the third. They got cold. Mavs came back. Celtics hold on. Don't need Porzingis. Did it without him. I mean, you don't need Porzingis when Luka is out there just giving you the game. I mean, some of those fouls were so stupid. They were so dumb. And I gotta say, going into the finals here, I thought Tatum would be okay. I didn't think he would, cry like a bitch to the refs and get distracted and all that. I thought he would be okay, but I knew there was a risk that he would, not play very well, not shoot well, like he kind of has in the first two games. And then he just turns and starts bitching at the refs and not worrying about defense. But no, he's been locked in on all ends. I feel like there wasn't an excessive amount of bitching to the refs, and I've been happy to see that. That's been great because I thought he would be fine, like I said, but I was a little bit worried. But I mean, how funny is it that I was worried about Tatum and thinking Luka was gonna show why he's a generational talent, but instead Luka is the one who he's always been a bitcher. He always bitches at the refs. And I've seen there's reports where, his teammates, coaches, they're like, buddy, you gotta relax. It's just not worth it. And because it isn't, he's complaining to the refs after a possession and Celtics are running in transition and getting easy buckets because he's not paying attention. He's too busy pitching. So for Luka, for him to be the one, it's not surprising. It's what he does. And he just, when he's not, and he's playing fine too. It just he's turned it up to the max. Mavs fans gotta be a little disappointed. But it's not surprising. It's what he does. I just thought, NBA Finals, yeah, the emotions are high, but if you can lock in, oh man, you can be dangerous. But if you're not quite locked in, you end up acting like Luka, who he's more worried about pitching first thing post game, just complaining about the refs. I don't know. I mean, seriously, I'm not even being a jerk. How often does bitching about refs, complaining to refs, worrying about the refs, how often does that lead to a championship? Does that contribute to championship play? I don't know. I think the Celtics, maybe they're just lucky. They seem so locked in. They're just locked in, and they know they play defense, they get some buckets, it's over. Mavs, Luka's not playing like that. Luka, he's playing like he's by himself, but he is. They're letting him do his thing. They're shutting down the other guys. They even let Kyrie cook. He had a pretty good game. Yeah, it's been nice to watch because the Celtics, they've been that team. They've been that team where it's just a lot of ISO ball. Everybody looks lost. They don't have any trust in each other. The Mavs, look at the Mavs, man. They don't even know who to go with. Jason Kidd didn't even know what to do. Derek Jones, Daniel Gafford, they've been big pieces for them. They played 16 minutes. Kleba got in. He only got in there for 8 minutes. Minus 13. Lively, he played 30 minutes. He was solid. Josh Green, he's been alright. Tim Hardaway. Oh man, if you guys were wondering why Tim Hardaway Jr. hadn't played in the first two games, Game 3, that's why. He was terrible. Minus 16. That's just awful. That's so bad. Dante Exum, he only played 3 minutes. Jaden Hardy. I don't even remember when Jaden Hardy was in the game. I don't even remember. 4 minutes. Exum had that dunk, and then that's it. I thought he's been okay. 3 minutes, that's weird. I don't know. I don't think Jason Kidd knows either. But I gotta say, like, for the Celtics, Joe Mazzulla, he's been great. He's done a great job in this finals. You know, he's one of the younger coaches. He's one of the less experienced guys. And, you know, a lot of series, especially last year, it feels like he's just constantly being outcoached. He's just outcoached. And then they lose, but he's been great all the way through the playoffs. Yeah, a lot of teams had injuries, but then to get here, and then to go up against the Mavs, Jason Kidd, he's not really that great either. He's alright. He's had a good stretch here. But I'd say this Mavs run is more because of their matchups with all the teams they played. They matched up well against the Thunder. They matched up well against the Timberwolves. I mean, I wouldn't say it's, Kidd who's doing that. It's just the players they got. They're just good matchups. Because now they're going up against a team that they don't match up well against and is really good defensively and doesn't have any centers that are Defensive Player of the Year winners that are liabilities in ISOs. So, here it is. This is the result. I think it's only 3-0, but I don't know. I'm talking like in general. Like, I understand the Mavs. They could do some crazy comeback, 3-all, win it, be like the craziest comeback ever. But, it could happen. It could. But where it stands right now, the Celtics, they've been the best team all year. They did it without Porzingis. The West is so good. The West is so good. Mavs don't even have a game yet. It's 3-0. They don't have a game. Alright? Cavs got a game. Heat got a game. Maybe the East is better than what we were thinking originally. I don't know. But, yeah, the Celtics, I'd say they match up really well with the Mavs. I'd say that the matchups I was worried about was the Nuggets. I thought they would get back. I thought that would be the rematch. Obviously it wasn't. Lost to the Timberwolves. And that was the second team. It was like, alright, Nuggets, Timberwolves, could be tough matchups because of who they got. And Mavs, well, Timberwolves took down one. Mavs took down the Timberwolves, so worked out. They didn't have to face them. Mavs are still a tough team. It's just the Celtics. They got so many two-way players. You can play lockdown defense, and it's like, the whole plan has been let Luka cook, ISO, whatever. Just don't let the other guys get going. And it's worked out so well to have the guys that they have. I mean, 1 through 5 when they got Porzingis, incredible. And then you got Horford, you can just step in. Porzingis is injured. All switchable guys, all can defend just about any position decently. And then, it just worked out. Even Tillman, he comes in this game. Cornette was banged up, I think. Actually, I don't even know. But, Porzingis obviously not playing. Tillman comes in, plays good defense, hits a 3. Sam Hauser comes in, solid defense, hits 3 threes. It's just Pritchard, he gives Pritchard gives other guards a rest. Alright, that's what he does. Sometimes he scores, but he 0 for 4. That's tough, but he gives guys a blow. We need a guard to come in and give guys a blow. Alright. Only for 11 minutes. That's it. Not that much. But it's just an incredible team, and the whole year it's felt like, wow, this team is good. But a lot of title teams, you look at them and they have that one superstar. So it's like, all right, the Celtics, it's got to be Tatum. You need Tatum to step up. Oh, Brown, you need Brown to step up, be that guy. I don't know if they even need it. I mean, well, 31, 30, Tatum and Brown, putting up numbers. They got two guys, all right? They got two, maybe not superstar guys, but they're right here, they're right below, and they got two of them. And they have an incredible team of, the other two guards. They got incredible defenders. Al Horford, great defender. Two elite wings with Tatum, Brown. Just, it's crazy. It's crazy, in anything, in any sport, whatever it is, you look at a team, you see what they got, and, most of the time, actually all the time, it's like, all right, if this team plays like we know how they can do this, they can get right here. But, if they don't get everything, like there's a range, like they can end up in this range. And sitting here at 3-0 in the NBA Finals, this Celtics team they're at their top. They're at the highest level that they can get. And probably going to be champions. I mean, it's 3-0 mathematically. Nobody has ever come back. It's still possible. Looking ahead to Friday here, 8:30, home game for the Mavs. Once again, the Mavs, they're favored. -1.5. Never mind. I was going to say the Mavs. Okay, well, matchup predictor for ESPN, 59%. All right, that's a little better. Once again, just the line. I don't know why people are betting like this, but even like before the finals started, it was like, oh, the Mavs. 3-0. Let's see Mavs. 4 straight. You want to be champions. 4 straight. I mean, they could. If Luka just stops pitching, it's just such a waste. It's such a waste. It's kind of sad. Like, oh man, he's like, what, 25 now? He's reaching that prime. He's been a pro for like, what, 7-8 years, maybe even longer. I forget exactly when he went pro. He might have went pro at 15. He might be at 10 years. I mean, you would think at this point, the guy would just be a pro's pro by this point. But nope, he's out there bitching to refs, blaming pretty much everybody but himself. His defense is terrible. Just go on Twitter, go on YouTube, look at a compilation of Luka Doncic's defense, and you'll see it's awful. He's terrible. And then all the fouls, like I said, all 6 fouls. Maybe not all 6, but a lot of those fouls were just stupid. He had one that was the one on Pritchard. He just fouled Pritchard, bringing the ball up. Then the 6th foul, like, you got 5 fouls, buddy. You're trying to take a charge on Jaylen Brown at the 3-point line. I think there maybe was like one more that was just like that was unnecessary. I mean, he had 3 fouls in like the 3rd quarter, and then all of a sudden he got number 4, he got number 5, and then boom, like once he was at 5, Jaylen Brown's probably already thinking about it. He's like, yep, I'm gonna attack him. He's gonna get number 6. And he was done. 4 minutes left in the game. It pretty much felt over at that point, but at the time I was still thinking like, all right, they still have Kyrie. Kyrie can hit shots. He can hit shots. So at the time I was very worried, but once he was out, it was over. It was like, once Luka's out, it's like, all right, some other scrub's gotta come in. Like, but as bad as he is on defense, like, you don't want those other scrubs in the game. But all right, yeah, a lot said in this one. A lot said, and I don't even think I covered everything, but it's been fun to watch. Obviously being on the winning side, but yeah. What really sucks is at the end of the day, win or lose, Celtics, if they're champions or not, doesn't really affect me. It doesn't affect me at all. I mean, what? Oh, I get bragging rights to other people who watch the sport. No, they don't pay me for this shit. I don't get paid for that. But no, yeah, it's fun. It's just fun to watch. It's an exciting sport, exciting game, and whether they close it out on Friday, Monday, or it just keeps going. It's the season's. It's coming to an end, and then it's the off season, and the off season for NBA is always a good time. Free agency, the draft, always crazy stuff happening. It really is. It's this is the rom-com for men, pretty much. This is what we got. No, it's for everybody. It's for everybody. Anybody who enjoys the sport. There are a lot of men, though. You're looking at one of them. A lot of men. But yeah, all right. I'm just gonna shut up and this stupid video. Predictions for Game 4. Celtics close it out. If not Game 4, Game 5. It's just, maybe the Mavericks take one at home, but they're so deflated. They have to really regroup here the next day. And like I said, Luka, that guy. He should literally play with like no emotion. Just go stone cold. Just don't say nothing. Just go play, cause he's so good. That's the thing. Like some of these guys, like I just don't get why they're bitching all the time. Okay, I know it's an emotional game. Like I've played. I know, not at their level, but I know. It's like, but if I was this talented, I would just shut up. I would just shut up and let my game do the talking. Like, why do these guys even feel the need to talk? I'll just let the game talk. These guys are so good. They're so good. They're good players. I don't know why they don't just play. Let your game talk. Luka's the triple-double king. Why does he care about one foul, 2 fouls? Oh, the ref missed a foul. Like, most of the time when he bitches, it's not even a foul. It's just like, same with Tatum. It's like these guys, just play. You guys are good. You guys are so good. Play the game. Let your game talk, because it's really that good. They don't even need to talk. They can just play. Everybody knows they're good. I don't know. Celtics in 4. If you survive the rant, I appreciate it. Time for some